I'm your host, Limitless23. You're joining me for Across the Void, Chapter 14, Under Fire. I'm playing as Nova. The platform quakes beneath. You feel your feet as you watch the Senate building explode in a ball of fire. Your ears ring as smoke shifts into a familiar symbol. It's the same symbol the assassins on the Atlas wore. That explosion was big enough to wipe out several blocks. Oh no. This can't be real. I thought it was safe here. I guess we were all fooled. Watch as a piece of the Senate roof collapses, sending a cloud of debris in the air. We've gotta help. Just because we were targeting Lyra doesn't mean her and Eos were actually inside when the bomb went off, right? Your voice breaks and Zeke nods empathically. You're right. They could still be alive. As a series of bombs detonate in the distance, you take off running down the walkway. Zeke limps behind you, hobbling as quickly as he can while clutching at his wounded leg. Nova, watch out! One of the buildings near the walkway topples in front of you, crumbling down overhead. But before it can hit you, Zeke pulls you back towards him to safety. Thanks, that was close. He glances at the gaping hole in the walkway, preventing you from crossing to the other side. Small cracks start to spread out toward your feet. What should we do? Fasten a beam to walk across? He can't run and jump, so help me grab that beam. Zeke picks up the end of the fractured arc of the floor, while you lift up the other. You throw it across the gaping walkway as a makeshift bridge. Go ahead, I'll hold it steady. You carefully step onto the beam, moving across until you're safely on the other side. Alright, your turn. Don't worry, I got you. Tentatively, he inches onto the beam before he can take another step. The sound of cracking echoes through the vast space. Uh-oh. Ziggy, run! He limps across the beam as fast as he can, throwing himself across as the platform crumbles behind him and he crashes down beside you on his hands and knees. I hope I never have to do something like that again. It feels like my heart is about to burst out of my chest. After getting safely off the walkway, you and Zeke make your way down to the Senate building, only to find a huge pile of rubble blocking your path as the streets are consumed by flames. There's gotta be another way around. Nova, what if no one... A voice calls out as two figures emerge from the smoke. As they get closer, you're able to make out Admiral and the Agile Tride. Captain Alora, Marshal Sentry, I'm glad to see that you two are unharmed. Alora, huh? You must be Nova. Name's Oberyn. It's not surprising that your sister is as durable as him. Hi. We actually came down here looking for my brother and the Senator. Have you seen them? I'm sorry, we haven't, but Matara needs to be evacuated immediately. The entire planet is under attack. We've been gathering as many survivors as we can. As few of them say they're former Atlas passengers. Judging by how high maintenance they are, I took them at their word. How can you joke at a time like this? Hundreds are dead or missing, and finding a way to laugh is the only way I stay sane on days like this. Yeah. The tall Spari stumbles out of the smoke, and you instantly recognize Adara. She helps Leona navigate her hover chair through the destruction. Don't despair, my darling. I won't let anything happen to you or babykins. Ugh. Leona kisses Adara's hand lovingly. No need to worry about me, dear. You may have fought off the beast of Spari, but I crawled away from certain death on one leg in a wasteland. Neither of us goes down without a fight. Ah! You're alive. Should have known you were too stubborn to die. It'd take more than a bomb to kill you. How utterly rude of you to say. And of course it would. Admiral Demos moves closer to you, lowering your voice so only you can hear. Captain Laura, there's not much time. Oberyn and I will start leading the survivors to the Atlas. What about my brother? He and Lyra could be trapped and... Do what you must, but the rest of us have to go while we still can. You pat your arm sympathetically, then begins leading the others back to the way you came. I'm not giving up, Zeke. Neither am I. I am right here with you until the end, Nova. Just then, Merope and Rana crawl out of a nearby window covered in soot. Help! Octon is trapped! Blood-ring fool is going to get himself killed. What happened? Where is he? He tried to get into the peace talks, but they wouldn't let us inside. Octon climbed up into the roof to see if he could get a better view. Crane your neck as you look up, shielding your eyes from the harsh light of the fire as it climbs higher up the building. Please, someone help me! What are you, in the flaming building, dude? With his arms frantically jumping up and down on the roof of a nearly consumed building. He doesn't have much time. We need to do something fast. You have popcorn. That was horrible, but it was so true. It's called Darwin, Zeke. Let's walk. Frantic, you search for anything that could help. A glitch of metal illuminated by the fire gleams from beneath a pile of rubble. You peer closer to see a grappling hook pistol. Grabbing the grappling hook pistol will allow you to use it to save Octon and gaining you passenger points as well as future battles. It's too dangerous. I mean, I guess you're just forsaken, dog. I'm sorry. Badly burned, you didn't save his life. The fire's spreading too quickly. Even if we managed to get him, we wouldn't be enough time to get us back down. He's our friend. We can't just leave him to die. And yet, all of us are gonna walk away because none of us wanted to pick up a grappling hook. This is barbaric. Octon needs... The building explodes in a hail of debris and smoke, fire shooting up into the sky. Octon! He's gone! I think it's time to go. But we wouldn't leave before we found Eos, and if we don't leave now, I don't think we ever will. The ground shifts beneath you, and you use Zeke's arm to steady yourself. You nod slowly. Okay, let's go. You wave your arm over your head to signal to the others as part of the sidewalk falls into the growing chasm below. Everyone run! Back to the Atlas! I like how you've kept your hat on. It's so goddamn stupid. As the street collapses into the rubble around you, you flee with the others at your side. I recall in a prior thing, someone said you could remove the hat. I'm gonna try doing that. Smoke fills your nose and mouth as you open your eyes, and you cough as it reaches your lungs. As you shift beneath the rubble of the Senate building, removing debris from your upper body, you find your legs trapped under broken pieces of marbled steps. I should flail wildly, find leverage to lift the stones, dig below my leg. Find leverage. You lean forward and grab a metal support beam wedged between the pieces of stone on the top of your leg, making a fulcrum. Carefully, you shove the closest part of the beam down so it bears the weight of the largest stone that momentarily lifts off your thigh. Ugh! As quickly as you can, you yank your lower body from underneath the rubble. Your eyes widen as you gaze around in horror, scanning the destruction for any signs of life. Lyra, where are you? You call out again as loudly as you can, but the only noise you hear is your voice echoing through the crumbling marble pillars. Please let her be alright. After combing the area for several minutes, a faint sound reaches your ears. Eos, up here! Glancing up, you see Lyra clutching onto a portion of the roof, balancing on a lone, cracked pillar. The surrounding roof has been ripped apart. Lyra, are you hurt? Can you get down? You literally had a piece of marble crushing your leg a minute ago, but hey, let's go save someone! The blast of the explosion must have thrown me up here. Every time I move, the entire structure wobbles. Examine the pillar more closely, nothing its proximity to a nearby ledge, along with several other pillars, all broken at varying heights. Climb down the other pillars. If you reach the closest pillar, you'll be able to climb down each one like a staircase. But how can I make it off this pillar without knocking it over? It's called the domino effect. You'll do it. You'll have to jump. I'll hold it steady. Grip the base of the pillar she's strapped on, holding firm as she leaps to the nearest pillar. It wobbles slightly against you, then steadies. Lyra lands on one foot, straightening her posture as she holds her balance. You made it that look easy, even elegant. Good posture and balance are important parts of training to be Empress. She steps slightly on the top of the next pillar, moving slowly down as the pillars grow shorter. Really? Did you stack books on your head and walk across a room with them? I mean, is that so wrong? Because I did it in high school. Shut up! Actually, I did that in middle school and high school. I always kept my Trapper Keeper. You remember when they were called Trapper Keepers? On your head? And I would have all my books on there too, and I would walk around school. People would constantly try and trip me and bully me, and I would always never fall, and I would keep them on top of my head. Because screw you, bullies! No, but I did have to float down the river on a lily pad on one leg without letting the water splash me. She continues down until she lands safely on the ground. Never would have guessed royalty training could be used as survival skills. Life as an Empress is known to be full of surprises. Moments after Lyra is on the ground, the pillar she was perched on crashes onto the remains of the Senate building. A ball of fire bursts out of the top, just above your heads. Ah! You pull Lyra close to you, shielding her body from the force of another blast as the building around you goes up in a fiery blaze. The sound of explosions ripple through the city in the distance. Nowhere on the planet is safe for you anymore. We have to get you off-world. Lyra clutches your shirt collar as another explosion shakes the rubble beneath your feet. If we open the emergency lift beside the Senate building, it will take us to the landing platform. Anything that gets us out of here sound good to me. It should just be over there. Lyra treks across the decimated surface with you trailing behind. She yanks open a large door in the ground, casting bits of stone aside. Is it me, or does the frame rates of, like, the fire here in a minute, when it goes to loop, just go to complete poop? It seems to have survived the blast. We can program the lift to let us out right in front of the Atlas. Perfect. Let's hope they haven't left yet. Like right there. It went to poop. A few minutes later, you and Lyra emerge from the lift onto the now partially destroyed platform where the Atlas is about to take off. Stop! Wait for us! Nova emerges from the ramp as it shoots open. She races across the platform towards you. Eos, you're alive! She throws her arms around you, and you squeeze her tightly. Sister, I hope you weren't trying to leave without me. If so, you were almost successful. Next time, I'll have to be faster. Your sister untangles herself from your embrace. Okay, how did we run here or do any of this with a screwed up leg? I'm just curious. There'll be plenty of time for this later. We've got to get everyone off of Matara. As you and Lyra walk up the ramp, beside Nova, you feel the door close behind you and the Atlas soars up into the sky. Keyword, walk up a ramp with a crushed leg. After Nova has excused herself to head to the bridge, Lyra turns to look out the viewport. Bright flashes light up the planet's surface as the explosions continue. I came here hoping to forge a path of peace. Instead, we found nothing but more violence, more death. I think this war won't be easy, but I know if anyone can pave the way, it's you. If only your confidence in me was enough. Well, this isn't me being blinded by how I view you. Everyone can see how capable and amazing you are. There's no one else like you. Break your hand down your face, steeling yourself for what you say next. When I woke up after the explosion, I thought you were gone. This past year, I have survived 3 attempts on my life. I must be harder to kill than my pursuers think. Whether it's luck or skill, you here, and you should enjoy every minute of that victory. Much of that is thanks to you. It only seems fitting you should join me. Would you care to help me get started properly? Oh, get started properly what? What, your day? I mean, we're going to sleep for the night, right? I don't know, to spend the night with her. How do you get started properly? I don't know, I'm confused. Get some rest. I think I need to head back to my quarters and wash this soot off of me. I should probably do the same. Starts to turn away, but stops herself. Good night, Marshal Laura, and thank you for everything. It was nothing. We've just got to stop making a habit out of rescuing each other. She lets out a small laugh and then continues down the corridor, ashes drifting down from her dress and onto the floor. Now playing as Nova. A while later, the capital planet grows smaller as the Atlas leaves the burning surface of Matara behind. Who knows what will happen now, V? Oh, I remember, V. Hi. Things could still work out, Nova. You could always find a way. A loud beeping emits from V. Incoming comms from Artemis. Patch it through. A holographic projection of Artemis appears in front of you. Captain Laura, I see that you made it off the planet intact. I barely made it out of time myself. Did the Atlas take any damage? Oh, nice to see you too. Me and my family and the passengers and crew remain unscathed. I mean, what? Fishy breath? No, it didn't. But you know what? I'm calling her out. Aren't you worried about the crew? They're fine, by the way, but we had to offer passage to many former passengers and other survivors. Several of them are injured, and Octane was killed during the bombing fallout. That is terrible news. I'll notify his family and be sure to mention that he wasn't officially a passenger of Atlas at the time. I just don't even know what to say with this. The sound of leaves rustling causes you to turn to see the Empress standing in the doorway. I don't mean to impose, but I was hoping you had yet to chart a new course. I was about to discuss the matter with Captain Laura. Did you have something in mind? The senator nods and clasps her hands together in front of her. I spoke with Prince Barlow. He didn't attend the peace talks due to his fear of threats made on his life. Well, he wasn't wrong about the danger. Barlow has vital information about the attack on Matara, and believes it can convince the Jura and Vanguard to lay down their arms. Do you know what it is? Well, if she knew, we wouldn't be going to see him. No, we can't risk it being intercepted. Prince Barlow is always worried about the safety of Epoch. They try to avoid any conflicts. I've called a summon on Cyber, which can offer us protection we need. There, we can get everyone to sign the documents to end this war. The time for talking is over. We must have peace. The Atlas would be happy to escort the Prince of Epoch. Having another royal passenger on board will do wonders for business. Oh my god, you're like Trump, but a fish. Escort a prince. Sounds like we'll be needing more security. Having one royal passenger on board has caused a lot of trouble. Two is bound to be worse. I'm sure you can handle it, Captain Laura. The benefits far outweigh the risks. Benefits for your goddamn business. I'm gonna fly this ship into a moon. Artemis beams at the Empress. It's settled then. Captain Laura will set a course for Epoch, then escort you and Prince Barlow to Cyber. Thank you, Artemis. The fate of the galaxy depends on this. As the senator leaves, Artemis turns back to you. The Epoch are notoriously particular for their customs. It's important to show the Prince Barlow that you respect the ways of his planet. Of course, Artemis. I'll make sure his journey is comfortable and put him in the right state of mind for orchestrating peace. Just what I wanted to hear. Good luck, Captain Laura, and be sure to dress appropriately. Shut the f*** up. I'm really hating you right now. The projection of Artemis disappears and V twirls around in excitement. Oh, Christ. I got it! The ultimate Epoch outfit for you to greet the prince in! The walls of your virtual closet quickly encase you. This is the stupidest goddamn thing I've ever seen. We can do this, but we can't heal wounds or save people unless it's with a diamond choice. Pixelberry, did you learn nothing? This book has been on a hiatus for almost 5 months and you learned nothing. I told you to go watch Star Trek The Next Generation. Did you go watch Star Trek? Did you? No, you didn't. Plus, you can wear it while you're exploring the planet. I've heard Epoch is full of secrets for those in the loop. No. I'm serious. Alright, but fashion doesn't sleep. It's not about timing. It's forever. Wait. Can I go back to the closet? I was gonna take off the hat. God damn it. The atlas reappears as your closet dissolves and you see Soul walking onto the bridge. Captain Allura, I have never been more glad to see you. You too, Soul, and more importantly, safe and sound on the ship. Soul's glance flickers over your shoulder to the viewport. The expression on his face falters as he sees the world torn by destruction that you're leaving behind. Matara has always been a place where different cultures gather together and live alongside each other in peace, and turn and gaze out with him, watching fires blaze across the surface of the capital. For so long, I thought I could escape all this. The whole war, but now it's time to find out who's behind these attacks. I need to stop running and join the fight. We haven't been really running. We've been a captain on a ship. Oh my god, is this shit already over? Oh my god. Five months. 5 months. Anyone who goes, no, Pixelberry puts things on hiatus to better them, is an idiot. Okay? When? Tell me when has Pixelberry ever put something on hiatus and it got better? Seriously. When? We had Endless Summer. There was like 16 hiatuses. Literally. Oh, no, it's not going to be coming out this week. But don't worry, guys. It'll be coming out next week. And then we come, and there was like a 20-minute, episode. And it was like, wow, this is what we waited like 3 weeks for. And then it'd be another hiatus and another hiatus. And then, and then the finale was just a cluster in and of itself. Like, really, guys? Tell me, when has a hiatus ever made something good? When will people learn hiatuses don't mean crap? Hiatuses do not make something better. They make things worse. Because people lose I'm a person who works in the game industry. I'm also a person who works in the entertainment industry. Imagine right now if I said, you know what, guys? I'm going to go on hiatus and never post a video for the next month. I would come back and no one would watch me. They would move on. They would go to see something else. The entertainment industry is a very savage one. It's a very savage one. And Pixelberry just doesn't get it. I doubt many people I'm sure a lot of people have been like, oh, Void's back. Well, let's see if they improve. And I've already seen comments. I've already seen them from people in the Facebook groups and people on Tumblr and Twitter. And people are like, they really? Like, 5 months. Five goddamn months. Yeah, literally. November 5th was the last time Across the Void was out. And this is what we get. This is what we get, folks. After 5 months, this is what we get. Wow. Can we just put this book to rest now? We're not getting a Heist Book 2. We're not getting about Heist Book 2. I think of Ocean's 12, for Heist. Which disappoints me. I was like, hey, cool, Ocean's 12-isk. Nope. Not getting it. It was a one and done. Why is it Pixelberry does that? I don't understand. I you know what? I'm just going to say this. That's going to be it. Can you folks speak with your wallet? If you're spending money on this game, can you speak with your wallet, please? Can you also say, you know what? Hey, I've spent a certain amount of money on this game. I mean, one, you've spent your time. Let's be honest. You've spent your time. Your time is valuable, right? I'm assuming your time is valuable. Time is money. Money is time. Look at Pixelberry and go, I'm done with you. Or fix your shit, or get it together, or, whatnot. Here we've got Passport to fucking Paris coming out, and it just makes me throw up my mouth, and then we gotta cross the void, and we lost Heist. Like, I'm sitting here going, okay. And then Elementalist, a lot of people were going, well, that wasn't as hyped for Book 2 as I was hoping. Like, Book 2 is already, people have complained that it's off to a meh start. So, you realize how many hours a month I spend on this? And then I'm sitting here going, oh, let's do some diamond choices. Maybe it'll invigorate me. Maybe it'll invigorate the community. I'm hoping, but I have no, viewer of grandeur or whatnot. I don't know. This just left a very distasteful taste in my mouth. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys agree with me. If you don't, Let me know what you don't agree on. But for the most part, I doubt anyone's going to disagree. I'm sure most people are going to be like, no, this was bad. Void is bad. You know, the only thing, like for instance, High School Story, class act. The only thing I look forward to is spending time with Rory. Like I had friendships and whatnot in the first High School Story, and then we're like, oh hey, we got a new character, new other people, and the whole nine. We're not even finishing that. The whole wanderlust of freshmen is gone. It's completely gone. Um, I don't know. Let me know if I'm wrong. I've ranted enough. You guys know what to do. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.